Hello, movie buffs and film connoisseurs. It's your self-proclaimed cinema shogun here. And finally, after a week and some change of authorities searching through the Florida swamps for Brian Laundrie, Brian's parents are now deciding to show some concern for their son. And Brian's lawyer just released a statement claiming that Brian's parents have no idea of his whereabouts. Now, before I even get into this statement, let me just say this. I try so hard to be non-biased. I really do. But man, oh man, this is the biggest crock of shit I have ever read in my life. But I'm going to read his statement, then I'll give you more of my thoughts. Chris and Roberta Laundrie do not know where Brian is. They are concerned about Brian and hope the FBI can locate him. The speculation by the public and some in the press that the parents assisted Brian in leaving the family home or in avoiding arrest on a warrant that was issued after Brian had already been missing for several days is just wrong. How many of you here believe this? How many of you believe this? So yeah, if you believe that bogus BS statement, then I have a $400 million guy that I would like to sell you. I am not buying this statement for one bit. The only thing that I do believe is the fact that Brian's parents are concerned. But they're not concerned for where Brian is. They're concerned that Brian is close to getting caught. Because when I look at this whole case, I feel like time plays an important part here and the timing of things. When you look at anything in life, you have to pay attention to the timing of things. And the way things are playing out here, I believe that they're getting scared. I believe that they're getting worried that Brian is close to getting caught. We know that yesterday the FBI showed up to their house to collect some items for DNA evidence. We also know that today, local authorities scaled back the search for Brian Laundrie, which I detailed the details about that in a video over on my other channel. The description will have a link to this video so you can go over there and check it out. But we know they scaled back the search for Brian Laundrie today. And now, after a week and some change of this manhunt going on for their son, they're deciding to show some concern. Now, after the FBI showed up to their house yesterday to collect DNA evidence, now they want to release a statement saying they're scared for Brian. And they want to know where Brian is too. And none of these rumors are true that they helped Brian escape. No, no, no. No, no, no. I was not born yesterday. I don't have Similac on my lips. Okay? I'm not buying this shit for 1 second. Are you buying it? I'm honestly interested. Is anyone watching this video honestly believe that Brian's parents don't know anything? Because I'm finding it hard to believe. I honestly can't even fathom it at this point. The way everything has played out in this case, I can't even fathom the slightest possibility that these people don't know where Brian is. In fact, the more and more I look into this case, and as the days pass, the more and more I believe that this whole plot to get Brian away, for Brian to escape, was way more thought out than any of us could possibly imagine. Way more thought out than any of us could possibly imagine at this point. From the 3-day camping trip to all the other details that's coming out, this was a well thought out process. And I don't believe that Brian did it by himself. And even if Brian had this master plan, we know that Brian didn't have the resources to carry out this plan. Where did Brian get those resources? Obviously his family. And now, they're deciding to try to speak out a little bit. You weren't concerned about your son a few days ago, or last week, but now that they're scaling back their search in this Florida reserve, now you're getting concerned. Because you know, you sent these cops on a wild goose chase to that reserve. And you know, the reason they're scaling back that search is because they don't think he's there anymore. They might have a good idea where he's at. And you know that the FBI showed up to your house yesterday to collect DNA evidence, not just for any reason, but because they have a lead. So now you're getting scared. Now you're releasing statements. Now you want to talk. Now your lawyer wants to talk. That's where I'm at with this situation, guys. And like I said, I'm trying to be non-biased here, but I just can't fathom it. I can't fathom that his parents don't know something. And just the timing of it all is just so telling to me. Because if his parents were so concerned, they could have got in front of a TV camera. They could have made some phone calls, some statements in the press. Their lawyer could have talked about this hours, days, a week ago. But now they're choosing to talk. But I want to know your thoughts about all of this. What do you think this means? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you think there's even the slightest possibility that his parents don't know where Brian is? I would honestly like to hear your theories about that down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Go subscribe to my new channel. The link will be in the description of this video. And as always, try to find some time out of your day to go watch a movie.